Alright, let's get this show on the road. Evening, time for some more Factorio. Gonna keep going with space. Don't really need to say much more than that, I think. So yeah, I got quite a few things I need to work on. I've made a to-do list. More iron, more stone, more power, and an assembly for manufactories. Also, I misspelled the science launch. Okay, so yeah, in terms of priority, getting more iron is going to be, well, a top priority. Which deposit was the one I had earmarked? This one. Okay. Alright, I was getting this set up so that I had flamethrower defenses established. Okay. I was getting these tracks established. It just needs to go here, connect up to the iron ore deposit. Okay, so let's start off with that. I was low on something, probably train tracks. So let's go and get stocked up first of all. Because yeah, because iron is not part of the train grid yet. In terms of incoming stuff. Yeah, there's coal, stone, copper. So yeah, iron is the next, needs to be added to the rail grid. I do also need to expand my power grid. Ooh, that's detect there. That area is fine. Okay, so any tracks? I need a lot of tracks. Iron is slow. I'm more tempted to think that's due to my... oh dear. A bit of walling there really paying off, slowing them down. Alright, here are the tracks. Let's just get a bunch. And get rid of a few things I don't need in my inventory. That ought to do it. Okay. Probably should include rocket fuel so that I can just load up a machine whenever I need to. Don't need to worry about fuel. Okay. I'm gonna go there first because I noticed the power pole is quite connected, right? Oh yeah. Make goof. Ooh, there's the next attack. They all get funneled into there. I've said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. That bit of terrain has been such a lifesaver. So first off, I need to fix this. There. We don't actually have a blueprint here. This was my blueprint. Nope, nope, that's in range. Lovely. Let's just keep on building. I would add in more drones, but I don't think my suit would have the power to handle that for a long period of time. Okay, one more should do the trick. Yeah, that'll bring it down. I'll get that all nice and set up. Okay. I should at some point consider to at least smack this closed spider base. Also, I think there might be space here to set up some more. First, going to set up some roboports on the other side of the tracks. So let's get that established. Yeah, let's let those get built first. And I'm probably also... I'm gonna need radar. No, I'm not gonna need radar quite yet. There we go. Just the tracks established. Now, honestly, a big thing I'm gonna want to do is get some proper defenses set up here, just so that that's done. Because this is going to be a bit of an exposed bit section, and this will be the first trial of having a proper mixed defensive train, well, defense station, so to speak. But still good ammo. Okay. Well, first things first, I need to clean things up a bit here. That's not, because otherwise my inventory is going to get so loaded up. Attack on that specific corner. They're no longer... Okay, interesting. I got no ways to repair... Ooh. That one's getting fixed up. Okay, if attacks... Let's see, that corner... Yeah, that area's not set up yet. That's an annoying... I don't think that wall's an annoying spot. Because of how the logistics grid is set up. I need to go like this and make sure it doesn't accidentally link to there. That's for later. First off, I gotta get this set up. And These rocks can be better handled by drones. There. Let's just get rid of these rocks so that they're not in the way anymore. Buzz. Wait, why do I have 2 stacks of radar? Oh well. Okay, so let's get defenses set up. I don't think I need to actually start holding on to more walls so I can do more serious. Yeah, they're starting to probe other areas of my base now. Great. Do I have flamethrower turrets on me? I'm pretty sure I don't. Oops. I should have taken some of those along. Oh well, let's first just get the wall set up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 6. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trains. I had a depot up in the upper area, but drills going like that. 4, 5, 6. The actual length of this will be determined later, once the depot is established. Yeah, I need way more walls on me. Which is why I should probably have the supply stop first, because then I can just summon in walls. Oh, there's... Hang on, what? Oh, no, it's not cliff. That's just some terrain. Okay. Righto. So... let's have the way in be here. Okay, yeah, so depot trains are in and out. I do want to, but yeah, loading and unloading. Well, loading rather takes priority. So let's see. I need to support 3 wagons, or 4 rather. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, let's have you here. Second in. Go like this. This side will be the logistics. This side doesn't need to be all too long. There we go. Well, see, the main important thing is that it goes like this. That was nice and tight. And that'll also be where the fuel will unload. Actually, how am I going to handle... Because they're 2 separate trains now. Having to be 2 separate trains isn't that good of an idea. Yeah, they should be one. They should be one. But it would involve me having to... No, the earlier I make this change, the better. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make an adjustment to here. I have space for it, thankfully. I need to extend this by 1. To have the space I need for a fluid wagon. And I need to make sure that it always arrives pointing the same direction, so it has to make sure it goes back and forth, essentially. But getting light oil there is going to be a bit tricky. But if I do that, I'm going to be able to unify, well, everything. But I have to account for the fact that if I change this, it's going to make so many things awkward. Because my designs are not with that extra bit of space in mind. How am I going to do this? Because I'm going to want to adjust that train to include fuel. It's going to save me a headache. Oh my god, what will be the best way to approach this? The thing is, if I update it and don't change it, it's gonna make things locked up. Oh, right, your oil trains. Okay. Okay, so. Okay, I'm gonna. Okay, let me just check how many stops are actually going to have a problem. This section won't. This section has nothing established. This section won't. It's got the space for the 4 it needs. This section doesn't. This section needs to be altered. It basically needs to extend upwards. And this section doesn't have the space either, but I can just crack that open. Okay, so adjusting this to account for yeah. Plus, it'll give my defenses a much needed upgrade. So yeah, so let's account. Okay, so this needs to be free basically. Right, but I need to account for the fact that this train has to move the same way every time it needs to go, because of how the layout here. It's going to be sensitive to that. So to ensure it always enters the same way, every stop needs to be an out and an in. It cannot be a pass-through. Otherwise, it's going to cause issues. So, that pretty much means that... What's going to be the best way to do this? I have an idea. Actually, hang on. So... What's it for? So, here-ish. Actually, it doesn't match it. What first thing I need to actually get... Yeah, this is big, but this would still be smaller than doing it like this, I'd imagine. Let's compare sizes just to be on the safe side. So that would need to go up like this, and then to account for 4 wagons. Yeah, it would need to go higher. This way, by doing it like that, it's better form factor. Means that this end will be sticking out a bit more. But honestly, doing it on the back side, that's not too bad. Yeah, okay, so this way I can guarantee the train will always be going in the same orientation I need it to be. It's going to be sticking out a bit, but that's the price I pay. I know I could have instead put it down here. There would have been a better spot, but it's gonna have to do. Hang on. They had a repair that. So I was getting worried for a moment there. The reward me was out of repair packs. No, plus I can squeeze this in a bit. So I just need these 3 to be proper. There. Just to be the safe side, I'm gonna do it like that. Just to block. It might be a bit much, but fuck it. I like my pretty lights. Okay, I need to shift this up. To there. And now this track's gonna have to basically wrap around this. Like so, though in a neater way. Yeah, like that. I should plan this out and blueprint this just so I have a resource depot blueprint set up and good to go. Because that's the thing, I won't need to bother with circuits anymore either then. But yeah, this is a basic loop. May as well include the robo port in here too. Let's first get power set up. Oh dear. They're hitting that single turret there quite a bit now. Oh well. So I'm going to get this powered. Alright, this one can't quite cover all of it, so let's make sure the spacing is nice and even. Like so. Actually, I think I can reduce the footprint of this. No, because it needs to reach up to there for offloading. So I could do this. But I need space here for belts is the issue. Right, I don't have the chests on hand. Yeah, just steel chests. Need 1, 2. It's 6 times 3. 18. 2, 3. Okay, there. Okay, belts. Now I can actually invest a little bit into making these a bit more balanced. But be lazy for now. So that splits off like that. That splits off like that. Fuck it. I'm gonna just. I'm not at the point yet where I need to be hyper efficient. I'll upgrade the blueprint later when necessary. Plus space constraints. Okay. Just make sure to make this one blank. Okay, can't have. Okay, just have it be a place. There we go. Name that one supply depot, but I'm gonna need to make sure that one's set up to be turned off right off the bat. Okay, so now looking at the train layout, the front wagon is going to be the oil, and the back wagon is going to be the supplies. So that's how I need to set this up. So I need to have a pump here, which will then have a tank. Yeah, that'll do. Then I need a bunch of passive providers. And I'm going to want a roboport or preemptively set up as well. May as well include a radar too, just for completeness sake. Okay, that reminds me actually, I need to also include robotics at some point. Also need to think about how to get light oil across. I'm pretty sure I can find a... Let's see, light oil. I'm pretty sure I can find some spot to just bring it across and down. But first things first. These chests. Okay, there. I need a bunch of filter inserters. I just want to verify. This is the one I set up correctly, right? Yes. I'm going to want at least one more for robotics, just so that the robotics stays stocked up. Maybe also inserters too. Oh, and flamethrower turrets are going to want to be added as well, I guess. So the nice thing is, if I set this up properly, I can have all the supplies I need to just build out the walls right away. Oh dear. Coal mines are getting hit hard, and there's no proper defenses established yet. Yeah, because there's no repair turrets established yet. Okay, because it's just that one just took some damage. I'm going to get replacing that. It's gonna have to be wrapped up later. Which also gives me the chance to upgrade, well, alter this to include the, to extend it. Coffee. Okay. Alright, meanwhile, these have been set up. So now I can copy you. Just drag you over like so. Make sure you're lined up right. It's gonna be a bit of wire gore, but yeah, screw it. And there we go. I can keep expanding my solar output this way. That's probably gonna be for the best. It's gonna be a pain on my construction bots, but okay, so yeah, so I need to extend this track by a bit more. The problem is this drill here. It still has quite a ways to go, unfortunately. Yeah. This takes defending this place takes precedent. Free. That's still not quite enough from the looks of it. Looks like I need at least one more track bit. Unfortunate, but it's gonna have to be that way. There, now this should be big enough. Yep, 4. Okay. Right. Still want to make sure I'm actually digging that up. drill. Yeah, there we go. Now at least I know that area is gonna get taken care of. There. Okay, that way at least that area will eventually get cleaned out. Okay, so name that supply depot. May as well also upgrade stuff here as well, preemptively. So much fucking wood. Cool. Here we go. Okay, so let's make myself a pump. Even if I'm not necessarily going to be setting it up right, at least it'll be established. That's probably just complaining. Yeah, that's just because it's going to take a while to build. Okay. There we go. That's it. What else? It looked like something was trashed there. Okay. I need more supplies before I can finish this off. Don't have the containers for it. Okay, well let's at least leave behind a RoboPort to at least get some of the basics set up in terms of repairs. The problem is there's a really good spot for the second one to cover the entirety of this place. Here maybe? Yes, there. Okay, now I'm just gonna leave behind these robots and all the repair kits. There we go. Now at least it'll be able to patch itself up while I'm out. Get the coal in and head back to base. This will be a chance for me to upgrade the supply train anyway. Yeah, so that's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. Stone is looking low, but thankfully stone isn't used quite as much, so I've got a good stockpile of it going. Okay, I need to extend this train by including a fluid wagon, which I first need to pick up. Fluids. You. Go. You're just out of power range. Right. Pumpity pump. Pump in a light oil tank for quick restocking. Actually, let's put it on the other side. Yeah. Okay, now I need to think about where am I going to put the light oil? How am I going to feed that in? Where is it connected? Okay, so I've got the light oil here. It feeds into the factory. Goes down here to feed there. It goes up there. Does it enter the bus at all? It goes through here. I think that's where it stops because that's where light oil is. Oh yeah, it doesn't pass through the factory at all. Oh, hang on, there's a light oil pipe here. I think that's where I can pull it from. Go it from there, take it across, bring it down. Yeah, that should work. Oh, this coal mine is completely done. Well, I just noticed that. Which means it can go. Oop, that sounds like some bots bumped into each other. Where is my construction? Where's my bolt production line? Here it is. So I'm gonna take out a whole bunch of these and shove them into the logistics network just to pad it out a bit. Go. Plus, that new wave of construction bots will hopefully speed up. Yeah, it's gonna take a while because of the distance needed, but worth it because it's gonna be a bit more power for my factory. And I'm definitely a bit low in power at the moment. While they're busy building that, let's locate the light oil. Let's see, these guys are still chugging along. Huh? Yeah. Oh, really? I can't... Ah. I want to set up an auto launch sequence when this runs out. You can't wire this? Dang. Okay, so where was that light oil I wanted to pick up? Was down here somewhere. Oh my, oh. Yeah, that area. Spitters, man, they are such a pain. So let's see, I need... Okay, I'm almost across enough. Wow, it took 3 shots to take down that single meteor. I'm all out. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait for logistics boss to deliver some. Alright. Oh, Oh, they're already done. Nice. Now, considering they're already doing so well. Let's get the next batch up. Ah, crap. There we go. Thread of the needle. Okay, that's now light oil filling up. Alright, so, let's just get a bunch of passive providers. It's gonna have to do for now. Things at least this I can at least update easily because of how many free spots I have left over. Okay. Alright, this is there's actually some coal I missed. Oh well. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Alright, I set this entire extra smelting facility up and never plugged it in. Another attack incoming that did a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, just gotta wait for these bots to wrap up supplying me. Actually, while I'm here, flamethrower turrets I should probably consider adding at some point. Let's at least craft a bunch. What do I need to craft then? A lot of iron and a lot of steel. This area is seeing more hits than I'd like to see, but it's not too much damage. It's quickly repaired, thankfully. There we go. Okay, so pop, pop, pop. 1, 2, 3. Filter inserters. Do I have a bunch already? No, and it's gonna be a while until I do. Well, I could do something else. Oh, you can't preset. Never mind. Dang it. may as well get all the other things set up. Oh, but I need... No, this is just gonna take me too long. I need to craft the other things first. Okay, so yeah, what I needed were decider combinators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's also get myself a bunch of wiring. There. Okay, this should do the trick. You grab turrets, you grab walls, you grab repair packs. There we go. And there. Okay, so. One, two, three, four, 5. That's a little too far away. There. Okay. Now, it just needs to output signal 0, 1, because it just needs that to output. They all combine basically. Okay. Alright, because they all connect to the same pole still, or part of the same logistics network. Okay. So, if ammo is... So the amount of ammo is equal to 50. Equal into train. He's currently input signal is that. Then the other way around. Yeah, okay, that's how this needs to be. You are repair kits, and you can do 10. Output. You. Oh no, yeah, no, I did get this the wrong way around. This is supposed to be turned off right now. You, however, need to be turned on. Yes, okay. Turrets. Turret. Where is the turret? So let's do 10. So walls. Let's do to 25. And you are fluids. So you light oil. Light oil is less than 10,000. 1,000. There we go. Set your condition mode of operation to enable, disable. You are enabled when that signal. So basically, it just needs to be bigger than or equal to 1. There we go. So you should be currently disabled, so it needs to be the other way around. There we go. You are now enabled. And now let's name you to supply Rotloff. Manually stopped. There we go. Alright, that train's on its way. Now let's wait and see if this works properly. This is now in essence going to be a proof of concept for the actual final blueprint. Because the important thing to check is that this train also returns in the correct orientation. That's the thing I'm concerned about. Okay, so... Oh, hang on. Okay, I'm not on the tracks. There's the train. Oh, that's the stone train. Where's this? Oh, the supply train just arrived. There we go. This is now sucking up all of that. Now nice and full. It's now all offloading. We need 1 stack here. You should have 2 stacks. You just need 1. There we go. So now that. Okay, so now go back to the depot. Now for the most important part does this thing return properly? That you are now disabled, as you should be. Alright, I should have. Oh. It looks like I didn't signal this properly, and it's now deadlocked. No path. Did it not leave the station right? Hang on, let me turn to manual. Okay. What happened here? Why is this deadlocking? So it does that. Then there's this block here. Guess I just should set up another block over here. There, that breaks it up a little bit more. Okay, I think needs to be there. Now that intersection is signaled correctly. Alright, let's take you back to base. Over there. Okay. So, yeah, this train should be arriving back in the correct orientation, thankfully. So that's been set up right. Yeah, they are slipping by. They're trying to get that corner. And yeah, they'll arrive back and we'll load up as it should. Okay, perfect. I've got the supplies I need for setting that up. Alright, let's wait for myself to get stocked up and then I'll move out. Okay, apparently I accidentally copied some signals over. Don't need that. Where's the other signal? There. I accidentally copied those signals. There go the construction bots. Very good. Okay. So the ones that were left over there are now going to clean up. And I'm going to expand my power grid a little bit more. Okay, so yes, that area, this section's now nice and proper. Now the big thing is I just need to expand this to be long enough to support the new thing. And also update this to include the signal behavior. Okay, am I loaded? I am loaded. Bump, 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 bump. Getting something like this established is going to be handy, because it's just going to make slapping down future dig sites that much easier. Because then I don't need to make a unique solution for every place. I just slap it down, boom, good to go. Which means this train is useless. I don't need it. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm just gonna have to crack open the hole in here, but it's not like this side is gonna get hit much anyway. Okay, so now need to make sure this lines up with those arms over there. So like that. Set up. Actually, I have to make sure it's on the same side as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I don't need the 5th in this case because, yeah. Need more of those wires. Go. Yeah, they're all now receiving. Yeah, all of them. Oh, the repair packs are all out. Oh, because they're being offloaded into here. Don't need that anymore. Okay, so. Bump. Ammo. At 50. Oh my. Another big attack over there, pretty much. Wall 10. Turret 10. Repair kit 10. Enable output 0. It's actually convenient because now this train stop should actually be active because this one is considered empty. So enable, disable, enabled when you are bigger than 0. Yeah, okay, your account is active, so now let's get your correct name in as supply drop off. And there it goes. Okay, set up. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Oops, I accidentally locked myself out. Let's wait for it to arrive. Need to make sure that it's working as intended. I do like this mode where you can see the lamps, the signal lights blink off and on. It's fun. So it's going to arrive in, it's going to offload. I'm going to hop in for the trip back. Just wait for these. Did I? Yeah, I did. Set. Oh dear. Oh dear. I don't need that many turrets, buddy. Nor do I need all that many walls. Okay, the rest is as it should be. How is the rocket load doing, by the way? It's still loading, but it's almost done. Alright, so it's done. Now we go back to the depot. I do love this stupid mess I've made here. The whole reason I set this up is because just how long the train tends to be stuck in here because it's low on oil. Okay, but now that's the 2 trouble spots updated. Actually, this one here is going to need updating too. But it's not as critical right now because other areas tend to get hit instead. So if that's done, now it's time to get that iron area set up. And then after that, then I should be good to go to get the science rocket launched because it should be done by then. Okay. Get the fuel in. And take me. Yeah, that turret's unfortunately just getting acided now. Oh well. This area is now properly defended. Probably not going to use that, but that's what it is. Meanwhile, very diligently. Yeah, there we go. That should help out with my power woes a bit more. Because I was starting to get to the point where the steam engines were on during the day too, which I do not want. Oh yeah, there's just some turrets I just kind of left there. They'll stay there till the end of time, or whenever a biter walks by and nibbles them. Okay, so back to designing this. Okay, now I have actually a problem that the radar outpost is going to be in the way when I blueprint this. Oh well. I just have to get rid of it, I guess. So I'm gonna leave a spare one, basically, so that it's. Oh, what? No, there's no point in baking it in right off the bat. Okay, and yeah, in terms of connections, I'm just gonna not. Connections will have to be done on site, basically. So let's set up. Basically, the point of this poll is to gather all the signals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's probably more efficient just, connect. Whoop. But, yeah. Because that should work, right? Because they'll just pass the signal through. Let's verify that to be sure. Out of logistics, and it's probably just because it's got no power at the moment. Alright, I need to actually power this section up. It's not going to quite reach. There we go. Okay. Pump. You grab ammo. You grab. You grab turrets. You grab walls. Ammo. I'm gonna stock like that. Repairs are gonna stock like that. You're gonna stock like that. You're gonna stock like that. Yeah, that section's not taking damage. Looks like I need to extend the dragon's teeth a bit more. There. That should do. I may as well preempt spiders by doing this. There. Plus, this area is now actually getting the walls supplied in whenever it needs it, thanks to it being set up right. Yay. So I can just let it do its thing, and it'll get supplied when necessary. There, this should now all feed into it properly. Let's check to be sure, though. Just put some ammo in here. And some repair kits in here. And yes! Okay, that does work, as I thought it would. Good. Well, it's gonna clean things up a little bit. There we go. Alright, you ammo at 50. I know it says 20, but fuck it. You walls less than. Well, let's also do 20. Oh dear. Oh crud. Coronal. Alright, the coronal mass ejection's gonna arrive soon. Well, 12 hours from now, but soon. Oh dear, I do not have the power grid to fight off this coronal mass ejection. Oh, not one bit. Let's see, I've got that, I've got walls, I've got repair kits, so turrets. Check for light oil at 1,000. Blueprint should conserve these settings, right? sanity check. Yeah, okay, these are all outputting. Okay. And now enable disable when 0 is bigger than 0. And then change you to supply drop off. Now it's going to immediately complain because of no path. But I'll arrange a path. I'll arrange one soon enough. That power pole's in the way. This only needs to go one direction, so I'm just gonna plug it in as that direction. And the same here. There we go. Okay, now I gotta be careful. Because there's a train that's going to be on its way. In fact, it's not even in the station. Where is it? There it is. No, that's the stone train. Where's the supply train? Where is the supply train? Are you just... No, you're the stone train. Supply train's not in the station. Where is it? Ah, there it is. It's returning to the supply depot. Right. Okay, now I just need to quickly tear this down so I can make a nice little blueprint of this. Now I've got this set up for the future. You know, I think I'll also blueprint this. May as well. Okay, now create a blueprint. Okay, so yeah, do I need to account for this curve? So it needs to be here. Yep, that'll do. And I'm gonna give this the train stop signal. There we go. All right. And now let's plug this back in. There we go. Okay, with that all set up. Wait, why? What's the supply train? Did I just decide to stop and turn around? Oh, it's constantly supplying walls, I guess. Oh well. I guess that stops getting priority because yeah, it's busy building and wanting walls. Yeah, there it is. And yeah, okay, that explains it because that track's on a quick connection. All right, well, eventually it'll come here and load this place up. While I'm waiting for that, let's get defenses established here. Okay, let's start with the flamethrower turrets. Yeah, let's have Because of the expected attack directions, we're gonna have you like this. These are basically to protect the corners. Alright, need to also extend the wall. One, two, three, four. There. Now I'm wishing the train would show up because this would be done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. There, but this should at least get the measurements done. Yeah, the train's just constantly going back and forth. It's loading up the walls and delivering them to here. Is it even delivering walls? Or are they just being immediately used up again? Oh! It's the wrong way around. Dang it. So that's what's going on here. Okay, I'm just gonna have to disable the station for now. Because it's just gonna be stuck constantly going in a loop. I should have thought about that. Oh well. You live and learn. Yeah, there'll do. See, that should... Yeah, that's gonna more or less give me the coverage. Not quite. Let's move you a bit further. Because I want to cover the corner. Yes. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Now get the rest of the flamethrowers in. So this one I need to do the same, where it covers the corner. Like that. And then, yeah, let's have these lined up so that they essentially did that. The problem here is, yeah, this one's going to want to be pushing up front. And I should have enough flamethrower turrets on me that if I do this, I can just put you, move you up, to back there, and cover the corner like that. And then you need to actually be pushed up a bit because of that. Okay, and then one last one to cover the corner. Okay, that should do the trick. Yeah, that's a nice bit of flamethrower coverage. So I should have see that nice and secure. Okay, the supply train. You should be active. No path. Oh, oh. Okay. I never actually finished part of the track. Interesting. While I'm over here, let's get the signaling done. So you are an out. You are. I'm just gonna turn this into one big junction. I have to be careful now, though. There's a train on its way. It's not planning to be late. There, that should do the trick. It's gonna nicely chop it up. Okay, should be safe to at least cross this bit of track. How far away is the train? Nowhere close. I can cross. Now the supply train should arrive. Yeah, there it is. It's on its way. Okay. So now let's go and finish off the encirclement. Yeah, let's leave a 2 spots. Okay, I'm playing with fire. Because that train is going to arrive any moment now. Yes, I want to... There you are. Alright, let's get... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Yeah, so of course I also want to make sure... Okay, so I see 1, 2, 3... Yeah, let's have a gap of 4 tiles. Just so there's a bit of room. You can connect like that. And you go, oops. You don't make a little wiggle. Go like this. Yeah, it's gonna take a while to offload, but eh. I'm just gonna take your entire stock of wolves. Thank you very much. And then hup it up. I can only make 1. Because I don't have enough brick. Dang it. Oops. Yeah. Okay. Alright, time to slap down turrets. Of course, make sure the in and out is nice and covered. So the train always has a way. Well, in and out. Let's start with the rear. Just to make it, the rear doesn't need as much in the way of defenses because I'm not expecting as much in the way of attacks on this side. So standard idea applies. Avoid the corners, honestly. Unless the corner is the best spot. And this front line here is going to work by its own turret rules because of the importance. Because that's where I'm expecting most of the attacks to hit it. Another bit of damage there. Yeah, then I'll have 2 belts. 1 belt for the rear. 1 for the less important sections, and 1 belt for the important area. Okay, there. Now to establish the defenses here. I think what I should do is essentially just start off with 3 in front of every flamethrower. No, that's not going to work because the flamethrower is taking up the space. Okay, well, let's start with 2. Like so. You're gonna be interesting. Yeah, may as well. There we go, and then 3 here. Free here. Free here. Basically just a bit more firepower where there aren't flamethrower turrets. It's gonna be the idea. There. Okay. That should be good enough coverage. Alright, now to get all plugged in. Nice thing about this is in this way I also established a bit of a power grid for the miners. Putting it that far up is... No, I don't like that. Okay, that's this area powered up. Let's get the light oil pipe set up. Nice, one shot, one kill for the meteorite defense system. Yep. Not gonna quite connect it in yet. Okay, that's the fuel line set up. So now I can plug that in. Disabled? Why are you disabled? Oh, probably because the train isn't there. But why did you not offload any light oil? Oh, I guess the signal just turns you off. Oh, wait a minute. I connected it to the pump. I connected the wire to the pump for some reason. That's... Okay. Oh, fuck. That's now in the blueprint, isn't it? But I think I can update blueprints. There's the train again. Yeah, now, there we go. It just immediately empties out. There we go. Select new contents. Dang. Because I've now built so much around it. Is there a way to exclude things from blueprints? Because I don't want to necessarily include all of this. Ah, there we go. I don't need all of this. I just want to update. Yeah, there it is. Right click to remove. Don't need the trains either. Oop. There. Yeah, okay, so only the bits I want are now safe. Hang on, there's still a few bits that aren't supposed to be there. Yeah, okay, now it's what I want it to be. Okay, good. So yeah, it was a bit of a goof. I had to signal on the wrong thing. But now it's fixed. Okay, so up next I need to arrange belts for defenses. Yeah, basically it just... I'm just gonna go like this. Oh, darn. Must be closer by one. There we go. Then split things off here. Yeah, darn it. That's not gonna quite work, but yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shift it over by one. So then it can go like this. There we go. Let's first get this side loaded because it's the priority. Actually, break it off in case I need to make edits. There. Wait, do I not have... Oh, I have no repair kits on me. Because I deposited them all in for the test. There. So that's... I mean, I may as well keep going here, so that's a nice half, like that. You aren't getting ammo. Because the tree was a pain. Up, up, and up. And hope. Hope, hope, hope. 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 And hope. 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 And hope. And hope. Okay, now I can connect this side because this belt's done. Hope. And let's leave this disconnected while I get this side established. Okay. That's this iron field more or less established. Okay, and yeah, that's all defenses up and running. It just now needs to actually load up on all the ammo, which is going to take a while. But yeah. The important thing is it's being established. Now I can go and set up the mines. Drills. Yes, that's okay. It's not gonna quite fit. Just gonna do this. Okay. There we go. Drills. Where are the drills? Doubt I've used them all up. There they are. Bit of a gap in the middle. Let's get that gap cleaned up. Okay, looks like there's gonna be awkward spacing. Let's see, how did I space these out again? It's like this, and yeah, like that. There. Do a bit of, yeah, I built it a bit too close, unfortunately. Oh well, I'll have to make do. Lesson learned for next time. We need a bit more space for this sort of thing. Let's remove these temporarily so I can get this power grid established how I want it to. Okay, I'm going to need to return to base to get some more supplies. Hey, look at that, supply trains here. Alright, I'll just wait for this thing to offload. This area is almost ready for operation. Just need to plug everything up. Space station, space rocket should be loaded by now. The science rocket, rather. Yes, it's fully loaded. Uh-oh. Yeah, they focused down that turret. Did I lose any bots? I lost 2 bots. The attacks there are starting to get more serious. But the thing is, cleaning out the bases attacking that coal mines is going to be too rough. But this should now see ammo. Nice and proliferated. Yep, that belt's full, filling up. They're all filling up nicely. Good, good, good. Flamethrower turrets are also active. Most important bit. You know what? Let's hit to space once I'm back in base. I'm now nice and set up. That should, you know, let a bit of an iron ore hiccup There's still 4 million in there. That's still going to last me a while. Especially now the factory's slowing down again. Next bit of oil, or rather solar, is established. Stone is starting to shrink down. I definitely need to get stone up next. That deposit's not really big enough to export or expanding to. There was another stone deposit somewhere I have my eyes on. Might also be worthwhile putting on a radar here. Just so that I could see the entirety of my tracks. But yeah, then I also have radar, so I'll walk there. So, yeah. Right, here we go. Ammo belts are pretty much stocked up. Alright, let's go back to the depot. It's a bit of a loop, considering I could have just gone like that, but yeah, fuck it. Time is not of the essence. If time becomes of the essence with this, I fucked up. Just plain and simple. Oh, they all activated because I passed through that logistic zone that's connected. Okay. Yeah, there they go again. Then I go out, which annoys them, no doubt. But then where was the stone deposit I had my eyes on? There's another good iron deposit. Okay. Got my spacesuit on. Let's go to space. But I'm probably gonna want to stock up on some space crafting gear before I... this is mainly just... Yeah, I should stock up on space crafting gear because then I can make sure the science packs end up where they're supposed to more easily. So let's go grab some. First, let's wait for the boss to load up. Just so I'm nice and stocked up. Yeah, the attacks here are more or less getting stopped cold now. I could do with expanding my vision. The navigation satellite uplink. It was via here. Let's start a scan. Here we go. It should help me locate more deposits. Plus, I need to expand my vision anyway because the pollution cloud. There's another iron deposit. There's a nice... it's an okay uranium deposit. What I really need is a stone deposit. Oh, there's an oil field. That's nice. Still no sign of any stone. That's a pretty small oil field, unfortunately. Don't know if that was going to be worthwhile tapping. Okay, in an emergency, I do have this stone field to tap into. But I really would prefer a stone deposit that's not kind of stuck in my walls. Well, I'm going to let the scan go until I've got a nice square bit of vision. Ooh, that pollution cloud's heading out quite a ways. That side is under more threat than I thought it was. Still no stone. This is worrying. How far am I going to travel just for freaking stone? There's a nice copper deposit. There's an oil deposit. Still no sign of stone. That's worrying. How far am I gonna have to travel for some bloody stone? Well, the upside of this scan is at least it'll help me identify my next few choke point areas that I can make use of. Because that's gonna be a bit better to deal with than having to individually defend every single digging site. Like, here I can set up a defensive line. That's a nice little choke point. Here I can set up a follow-up defensive. Here I can set up some more defensive lines. Seriously, still no stone. There's even more iron. A bit more oil. Pretty small oil fields. There's a bit of stone, but it got eaten up by water. There's another oil field. Okay, there we go. It's another stone deposit has been located. It's a bit out of the way, but that area doesn't look like it's got a biter base right next to it, but still. Okay, I can stop the scan now. There we go. And I now at least have better eyes on my pollution cloud. Okay. Right, okay. Let's talk about some space crafting materials. Then it's time to head out. I've been doing so much, I've barely touched my coffee. Yeesh. Where was I assembling my space stuff again? Not here. Where was I making that again? I know I've got the assembly for it set up somewhere. Ah, there are the space assemblers. Right, pretty much all of it needs to be crafted in space anyway. Pretty much the only thing for space stuff I can craft on the ground is the assembler. So I'll just take a stack of that with me. Okay, I've got my spacesuit on, so I'm not going to suffocate by accident. Alright, let's go back up. Let's get some more science. Also, I don't want to immediately load this up with more science, so let's just break that off right there for now. Ooh, oh man, I only filled up half of this, but it'll do the trick. Okay, I'm on board. Novus orbit landing pad, manual launch. Yeah, only just half the cargo's in use, but this should last me a while, science-wise, thankfully. Let's go. I'm still nowhere near automated cargo rockets. and away. There we go. Everything is delivered. Alright. Okay, so I've got a whole bunch of crap just kind of lying about here. Yeah, so you are loaded up. The big thing right now is just getting all of the sciences transferred. Let's get my space stuff. Let's make sure I got a stack of you. What are you low on? Motors. I should still have motors up here. At least I thought I did. Oh dear, did I forget to deliver? Okay, I've got a whole bunch of crafting materials in here, so if I'm out of motors, I should be able to make a few more. Yeah. I don't have any small electric up here from the looks of it. Nope, no small electric is up here, so I'm gonna have to handcraft a bunch to get some more belts out. Speaking of belts, how many signs? Yes, there are. How many colors are there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, so I'm gonna need 3 belts to bring all of this over. Gonna want a few filter. I've got a few filter inserters already. Oh, really should put 5 up there. No, this last one could just go like that. I need one more filter. You pick up military tech, you pick up blue tech, and you pick up orange tech. You pick up the Dutch tech. Yeah, okay, so yes, that... Do I have any... I don't have any scaffolding with me, I'm pretty sure. Scaffolding. What do you need again? Where is it? Where even is scaffolding these days? I got a manufacturing. I don't think I can handcraft any. Where was scaffolding? Hang on, can I even make scaffolds? No, I don't even have scaffolds research. Never mind. That stops that dead in its track. Okay, so I just have to make do with the space I've got. So, I'm gonna want to do this. Put these science packs back in. Accidentally put health packs in. I can't check on that. I'm just gonna have to hope it's okay. Unfortunately. Okay. 2, 3. Well, no more follow-up alerts, so I'm going to assume that the attack got seen off. I don't need you anymore because I'm not manually loading anything up. All I needed was that little tap, and it was done. Oh, wow, it was that close to being done the entire time, huh? Okay. But now I can get some science going. Speaking of, what should I research next? Scaffolding. I'm gonna need this. It's not too expensive. It'll allow me to expand my platform, which I'll need to do sooner rather than later. So let's start with you. Okay, don't need to do this efficiently at all. Okay, so next up I need to resupply this. Good on processing units for now. I'm okay on fuel. So I'm just gonna need to handcraft a whole bunch of small electric. How much do you need per 2? Okay. It's not gonna be too bad. Multispectral mirrors, chemical gel, methane gas, the biochemical facility. Very scientific. Okay. I should have a bunch of... Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of iron I was smart enough to ship up with me. So now I can handcraft a whole bunch of small electric. That's just gonna have to do for now. I got 3 hours of air. I could stay put for a while. Honestly, this is gonna be my science setup for quite a while. Until I have a better way of managing getting up and down. Alright, I have a whole bunch of cosmic water just stored up. Okay, good. Also, yeah, I need to automate these things, because I'm getting a lot of these. Plus, the only way to build them is by automating. Okay, I didn't realize I was out of... Yeah, that's a shame. At least I got a lot of other materials with me for a lot of other things. Way too much lubricant. I vastly overestimated how much lubricant I'd be needing. Well, better safe than sorry when it comes to encountering bad space dragons. Okay, that space platform. Okay, so how do you craft these? Yeah, these have to be made in space. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Okay, what do I want next? What do I want next? I probably need to work my way towards one of the other science packs. You know, I did bring enough science up. Do I go for this now? Do I go for this now? Do I go for this now? Oh, if I go for this now, it's gonna take a long time. Because 30 seconds times 2,000, that's 1,000 minutes. But if I finish that, it's going to make cleaning up it's going to make handling biters a lot easier, because I can start slapping down artillery outposts to make sure that my borders are kept nice and clear, and any expansion bases that pop up will just get smacked. On the other hand, let's take a step back. Here. No. There is... let's see, if I just search pack. Yes. Okay, so I need to either go for utility or production. If I go for production, it's going to allow me to. That's going to allow me to unlock effect transmission, which is a pretty important tech. It's also going to allow me to unlock cold liquefaction. It's going to allow me to grow facility. Addition to standard climate controls. Ooh, it lets me synthesize fish. It unlocks a big mining drill, which sounds nice. It's gonna let me work towards iridium. I think I need iridium for something. Not quite sure. And there's this. Okay, let's see. Are any of these two have in common? Looks like they both want the thermodynamic. No, they don't both want the thermodynamics facility, but they do both definitely want the supercomputer. So that's what I'm gonna work my way towards next, the supercomputer, because these both science packs need it. Then production is going to require the thermodynamics facility, vulcanite, the plasma generator. My oh my. And pyroflux melting, which will allow me to. And then this one will require me to go down the cryonite route. The utility pack definitely looks easier to get to because this one just requires cryonite. And processing cryonite looks far simpler than processing vulcanite. Because, just look at everything that was involved in that. So, if I go for utility, what do I unlock? Oh, logistics system. Well, that settles that. I forgot about that. Logistics system was locked behind that. Yeah, that pretty much locks in my course. Thermal radiator requires the biochemical facility. You're made in the space manufactory. Oh, the thermofluid needs the biochemical facility. Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to at least mark my to-do list, just so I know which science I am meant to be prioritizing. Space utility. Science. Not since science. Launch science. Completed. Space utility comes after manufacturing assembly because it's a prerequisite for that, basically. Right. Okay, so next up would be the thermal radiator or the data card. Either or, really, it doesn't matter. I need both for the supercomputer. So let's start with that. Okay. I'm gonna stay up in space so I can craft some more engines. No, let's actually put a limit on this that doesn't immediately get consumed. Okay. How is the power grid looking up here? Yeah, it's managing. It's holding on just fine. Very good. Alright, I'm gonna let this crafting queue finish. And then I'm gonna wrap things up on my end. But so I'm just gonna stand around for a bit. I'm gonna wrap up the stream here because I'm not gonna be doing much else. Not much more of note should really be happening. So that's it for me. It's pretty good progress today. Set up some important blueprints. Getting things set up nicely. Let's go and take a look-see at Novus. That's apparently where I am on Novus. So, yeah. The iron area is it's set up. It just needs to get belted. This area, yep. I've not really expanded the factory much, but I've set up a lot of important things for it. Mainly the iron. I've expanded power grid nicely, so the power should manage a bit better. I've upgraded my defenses a bit. So, yeah. Found my next stone deposit, which is quite a ways out. Oh, a crafted Q stun. Lovely. Just drop that in and call it here. Oh no, it's not done. It was because it was on the map. Okay. Alright, but that's it for me for tonight. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully until next time. Nighty night.